picture book unboxing is called Small Shoes, Great Strides. And then here on the paper, How Three Brave Girls Opened Doors to School Equality, is by Vaunda, Micheaux, Nelson, illustrated by Alex Bostic. Oh, this is so cool. It looks like paper. And it's published by Carolrhoda Books. And it looks like it might be a civil rights movement story. So it's set in 1960. And on this precise date, November 14th, first graders these were some of the first girls to to integrate a previously all-white school in New Orleans, which in New Orleans at McDonough number 19 public school, was met with a lot of angry people. And Leona, Tessie, and Gail looks like they got, and their families got, hate mail, death threats, and ongoing protests. And so the classrooms they were in, for their safety, the windows were covered with paper. The U.S. Marshals had to come and protect them. So that's why we see this theme of, paper, covered windows, this, it feels textured. It looks like, paper from, grocery bags. And it's, it has quite a lot of information, because we're like telling the story of three children. Here we have the Marshalls, the three girls, and it's kind of the story also because, here these girls had each other, which, still was a very difficult thing to do, but also to remember, contrast the story with Ruby Bridges, who did this on her own, which, imagine how scary. But still, three young girls, first graders, this is no easy task. And the illustrations really kind of show the drama. It looks like this is like an advanced picture book. It's quite a few, it's quite extensive information. And it looks like it really covers like the full emotional story of, it's instead of just saying, oh, this is what they did. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but like, look, it was, look what they did. It was so great. It looks like it really goes more into, like truly the sacrifices they made and the everyday threats and accommodations that they needed just to sort of be able to go to school in relative safety. But, that's, I guess, only the beginning of the story, because, just getting to school is one thing, but like to do it at such a young age and then be expected to thrive in a hostile environment, it seems like a big ask for like a 6-year-old. And so I'm glad that we're celebrating them and their story. And here we have Ruby Bridges, which I had talked about as well. Yeah, and it's sort of like in these days of book banning, these are the kinds of stories that, are trying to be erased. And so this is a really important story. And also these girls are probably not, I've never heard of them. So, erasure from history, is like the attempt is happening now and in some cases working. And so more than ever, we need these stories, and we need to, kind of shine the light on these three brave girls and, the work that they did and the work that remains. So thank you to Carolrhoda for, making this book. And thank you all for watching.